Yoga is not to be rushed. It is something you make the time for. Sitting upright in Sukhasana, easy pose. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness into your body and now to the very top of your head, your crown. Imagine yourself now a string puppet with an invisible thread from your crown up to the sky above. Think to the string now lifting your head. Internalize the spine, coming to straighten, effortless. Awareness at the crown. As we next come to breathe in, we're going to journey from our crown down, following the length of the spine to its end, and down into the earth beneath you. Like a plant with a very long root, penetrating deep down into the earth. On your out-breath, drawing the earth's energy back into the body, we are going to travel up the spine to the crown, and above us, directly to the sun. Next breath in, again, traveling down from the crown, down our spine, and into the earth. Again, as we breathe out, traveling back up the spine, to the crown, and above us to the sun. This time emptying a little more out of the lungs, an extra ounce. In doing this, we create a vacuum. The next breath in will be noticeably deeper, stronger, and longer. We're now working towards a fuller yogic breath. Repeat this process 4 times. Now we are going to let the breath come and go naturally, keeping the meditation with the in-breath moving downwards into the earth, and the out-breath rising up through the body and from the crown, high above us to the sun. Now we shall shorten the meditative journey, with the out-breath travelling only as far as the heart chakra. In-breath as before. If this meditation is new to you and you are finding it hard, think to what is happening physically. Every in-breath comes in through the nose and moves down into the lungs, the diaphragm moving downwards, allowing the breath into the base of the lungs. With each out-breath, the diaphragm moves upwards, pushing the breath out of your body. This is a meditation too, once you have mastered what is going on physically, then move to the meditation mentioned earlier, moving through your chakras. Now we are ready to release all tension from the neck and shoulders. Use the invisible thread to lift the head first. And then as we come to breathe out, allow the head to drop forward with the breath out. Think of the head as being 50 times heavier. And again, next breath out, think of your head to be 50 times heavier. And again, breathing out, your head is heavier still. And now as we inhale, bringing the head back up and rising with our chin to the sky. As we breathe in, feel the stretch working through your throat chakra. Breathing out, lifting your chin fractionally higher to the sky. Each breath out, moving the chin a little higher. With the next breath out, move your shoulders down, away from your ears. And again, breathing into the neck, awareness of the throat. Next in-breath, bringing your head back up to center. With the out-breath, we're going to take our right ear down towards our right shoulder. Next breath out, move your left shoulder down, away from the ear. Staying focused on the weight of the head, breathing out, release further down to the right. Slowly bringing the head back on an in-breath and repeating to the other side. Dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder. Breathing out, moving the right shoulder down, away from the ear. Taking in long breaths, releasing the weight of your head with every out-breath. Next in-breath, bring the head back to center. From here, we are going to roll our head in both directions, lengthening as we go. Breathing out, dropping our heavy heads forward again. Breathe in and then breathing out, think of your head 50 times heavier. As we next breathe in, take our right ear towards our right shoulder. From there, bring the chin up to the sky. And then with the out-breath, taking our left ear towards our left shoulder. And from there, dropping our heavy heads back down to the front. Repeat this twice again. The same to the other side. Breathing in, move your left ear towards your left shoulder and then bring your chin to the sky. Breathing out, taking our right ear towards our right shoulder and dropping our heavy heads down to the front. repeat this a further 2 times. And leaving our head at the front, breathing out, dropping it further. From there, bring our head back to center. We are now ready for Kapalabhati, shining skull, leaving our minds brighter and more focused. Imaginary thread lifting our crown. We are now going to work the lungs. Empty as much as you can from them. Imagine your hands wrapped right around your waist, squeezing out further. There's always more in there. And inhaling, beware of the lung space and the breath moving into them. Awareness with our lungs. And pumping out the lungs, breathing in and out through our nose continuously. The out-breath being quick in its expulsion, the in-breath more relaxed. Imagine having smelt the most amazing scent from your favourite flower, and at the end of that in-breath, a tiny little green fly shot up your nose. Obviously, we would want to blow them out straight away, and this is the intent we must use. Work 30 to 40 expulsions in any one round. After a round, we should feel a little lightheaded. This is because we have very quickly oxygenated our blood, and it is a good sign. You may have a streaming nose, so have a tissue close to hand for any mucus that wants to leave our body. Between each round, we sit with the breath in retention, as long as the breath is comfortable, not a second longer. The breath is in charge and the ego needs to step out of the way. Whilst holding the breath, bring your awareness to the sounds around you. This will keep you in the moment of now. If you find your mind is still, then bring your focus to your third eye chakra, out in front, no eye strain. And starting another round. Now, once again, coming to sit, holding the breath. Use the imaginary thread to lift us tall. And now inhaling a comfortable breath for a comfortable hold. Breathing in. Awareness, either to the ear space, for every sound, the mind is still, to the third eye chakra. And final round. And final retention. Keeping the ears focused on sounds around. Next, we're going to work the pranayama of Anuloma Viloma. Bring your index finger and third finger of your right hand into the palm. Your thumb is going to close and release the right nostril, and the fourth finger is going to close and release the left. Starting with the right nostril closed, breathe out slowly to a count of 8 through your left. Then breathe in through the left to a count of 4 and close. Holding both nasal passages closed for 16. And then lifting the thumb from the right nostril, breathing out for 8. Inhaling for 4 and holding for 16. Lifting the finger from the left nostril, breathe out again for a count of 8 and breathing in for a count of 4. Once again, holding for 16. Lifting your thumb and once again breathing out for a count of 8. In for 4, then closing right for 16. And so on and so forth. And last round. Breathing out for 8. Inhaling for 4. Holding for 16. And finally breathing out through the left for 8. And then coming to standing for sun salutation. Now coming to the front of our mat, feet under our hips and eyes closed. Feel the weight of your body in your feet. Now leaning forward, feel it shifting into the balls of our feet. Heels staying on the floor. And now send that weight into your heels, leaning back. Lifting our toes, spreading them, leaning into your toes, weight forward, eyes closed. And from there, bring your weight back into the center of the feet, up to our crown, imaginary thread lifting us tall. Breathing out, dropping our shoulders. Gentle squeeze of the buttocks, tailbone tucking under. And again, leaning forward, weight shifting into the balls of our feet. And from there, leaning back into our heels. Lifting our toes, toes back down. And now leaning forward into the toes, keeping the heels on the floor. And from there, bringing our weight back to center. Imaginary thread, lifting our head. Breathing out, dropping our shoulders. And a gentle squeeze of the buttocks. And inhale, exhale, hands together in prayer. Reflect on the self. And inhale, salute to the sun. Extend through those fingertips, reaching for the skies. And then before leaning back, tighten the buttocks. And exhale, bending forward. Hang loose here. Let go of the neck and the shoulders. Then holding our elbows, deep breath in, and breathing out, torso now 50 times heavier to the floor, lengthening our hamstrings. Breathing in, stepping back with our right leg. And in this first round, coming up to stretch out the right quad. Breathing out, lengthening forward. Breathing in, now taking our right leg back into plank. Retaining the breath here, making sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Now push up from the floor, lengthening and strengthening the arms. Next breath out, drop your knees, feet and chest to the floor. Breathing in, dropping the hips and up into cobra. Make sure your shoulders are down from your ears. Long neck, eyes to eyebrows. Breathing out and push back into downward dog. Holding the position in this first round and lengthening the calves by pushing the heels towards the floor. Now move your chest closer to the mat. Feel the space you're giving your shoulders. Close your eyes and come into your body. Find the tailbone. With the next breath out, think of yourself as a string puppet again, with an imaginary thread, this time lifting the tailbone upwards, thereby lengthening our lower back. Next breath in, bringing our left leg to the floor and taking the right leg forward to stretch out the left quad. Breathe in and then sinking into the stretch with the out breath. Inhale and exhaling, bringing the left leg forward. Closing our eyes again and be in the body. Find the soft belly. Now bring your arms forward to cover your ears. Feel the stomach tightening. Keeping the arms close to the head, inhale and come up, clenching your buttocks and leaning back, and then breathing out, arms down. Inhale, exhale, breath. Deep breath in, inhaling, stretching up and back, clenching your buttocks. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, step back with the left, look to the sky. Holding the breath, step back with the right. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Inhaling, up into cobra. Toes under, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, stepping through with the left, looking to the sky. Exhale, right. Arms covering our ears, breathing in. Tighten the buttocks, lean back, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, breath. Inhale, stretching up and back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, stepping back with the right. Take the breath into plank. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, right leg through, looking up. Exhaling, left. Arms over ears, breathing in. Tighten buttocks, leaning back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, stepping back with our left. Holding the breath, right leg back into plank. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Deep breath in, cobra, eyes to eyebrows. Exhale, push through, downward dog. Inhale, left leg through to the front. Exhale, right. Arms over ears, breathing in. Tighten the buttocks, lean back. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, breath. Inhale, stretching up and back. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, right leg back. Left leg back into plank, hold the breath. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, stepping forward with the right. Exhale, left. Inhaling, coming up and back. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg back. Retain in plank. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right. Inhaling up and back. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, breath. Inhale, stretching up and back. Exhale, bending forward. Step back with the right. Hold, take the left leg back. Exhaling, knees, feet, chest. Inhale, cobra, eyes to eyebrows. Exhale. Inhale, right leg through. Exhale, left. Arms over ears, breathing in, tighten the buttocks. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Inhale, stretching up and back. Exhale, bending forward. Inhale, left leg back. Hold the breath, right leg wide. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling inverted V. Inhale, step through the left. Exhale, right. Inhaling up and back. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Retain in plank. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg through. Exhale, left. Inhale, up and back. And exhale, down. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhaling, up and back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, stepping back with the left. Hold in plank. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg through. Exhale, right. Inhaling, up and back. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Inhale, reaching up and back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, right leg back. Step back with the left. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg through. Exhale, left. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last round. Inhale. Exhale, breath. Inhale, stretching up and back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, step back with our left. Holding in plank. Exhale, knees, feet, chest. Breathing in and out. Inhaling, stepping through with our left. Exhaling, right. Inhaling, last time, up and back. And exhale. Now, take some time out in Shavasana. Corpse pose. Finding the breath into the very basement of our lungs now. Be aware of the depth of your breath after sun salutation. Look into the breath. Find the coolness in the nasal passage on that in-breath. The breath is a lot stronger after sun salutation, and so a lot easier to detect where we're breathing from. It's like a cool draft entering the nasal passage. Find its start point and its end point. Follow the breath. And from here, next out breath, letting our head slowly roll down over to the right shoulder. Not rushing, slowly inhaling, bringing your head back up to center. Feel every millimeter of the journey as you now roll your head slowly down over to the left. Inhaling, rolling your head back up. Releasing now again, down to the right. Feeling the hardness of the floor. And slowly, my head back up. Releasing across the back of the skull. And last time, dropping my head back down to the left. And inhaling back to center. And now, bring your arms together, legs together, and stretch. Breathe in the stretch, filling our lungs, and then rolling ourselves up and over onto our knees in preparation for dolphin. Bring both hands together, interlocking the fingers, elbows under shoulders, and knees under hips. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. Exhaling forward as far as we can to the floor. Inhaling back as far as we can with buttocks to heels. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. Now up onto our toes for stage 2. Exhaling forward as far as you can go. Inhaling, lowering your heels as you push back, stretching the calves. Don't go beyond your capacity. To be no shaking in the arms. That's a sign the body's stressing. Just going as far as we can forward on the out breath. And breathing in, going as far as we can backwards. Let's rest. Bending our knees. And coming into child. Using our out breath, dropping our heavy shoulders down to the floor. And now we're going to do another round. Back up onto our knees, holding onto our elbows, interlocking the hands up onto our toes, exhaling forward, inhaling back, exhaling forward, inhaling. Tired, back onto your knees and dropping from there. Exhaling forward, inhaling back, exhaling forward, inhaling back. And now, resting in child. We've just been working our upper back and our shoulders. So we're now going to work to release there first. Breathing out, feel the weight of your shoulders sliding off the top of your back, down to the floor. And now, without moving the posture, just awareness. We're going to work along the spine, down to its end. Each breath out, from the top of the spine, exhaling, use your awareness to drop all the way down to your tailbone. The out breath, always release, working our awareness down the spine, into the tailbone. And now from there, without moving the posture physically, again, just awareness, now to the center of the spine, middle of the back. What we're going to do is breathe out again, dropping our shoulders forward, and at the same time, think of the buttocks sinking further towards the heels. Shoulders and buttocks moving away from each other with each out breath. Where we hold the focus, the out breath has space in it. Breathing out, feeling our shoulders moving away from our buttocks and creating space between the vertebrae in the middle of the back. Preparation for headstand. Bring the hands together as for dolphin. Crown to the floor. Slowly walking our feet forward until the hips are over our shoulders. And then lifting the feet off the floor, keeping the knees bent. And then bringing the knees up towards the sky and straightening our legs. Making sure you're pushing up from your elbows into your shoulders, keeping the neck long, only 10% of the weight on the head. Staying there, we'll come into some variations. As we come to breathe out, moving your legs away from each other. And again, breathing out, legs becoming heavier, moving away from each other. And again, breathing out, heavy legs dropping away from each other. Breathing in, legs together, bending our knees, and breathing round, twisting to the right. Back to center, twisting around to our left, and back to center. And keeping your balance, splitting the legs on the out breath. Feel the weight of the legs dropping to the floor with the out breath. Inhaling back to center, keeping our balance and moving the legs to the other side. Again, use the out breath to drop the legs away from each other. And from there, inhaling back up. And gracefully down once more into child. Again, focusing on the top of the back, your shoulders, where we've just been carrying our body. Maybe some tension in the neck. So let's spend a few breaths here, breathing out, dropping our heavy shoulders down to the floor. Awareness to the neck. If you're holding any tension, wait for the out breath and drop to the floor. Now coming out of child and preparing for shoulder stand. Starting on our backs, bring our arms out, arms to the sky. And let's drop these shoulders first. Breathing in, chest rising. Breathing out, feel your heavy shoulders dropping further down into the earth. Bringing now our arms into the sides of the body, palms remaining up to the sky, shoulders turned back. Bending our knees, lifting our feet and bringing our hands onto our back, walking our hands up our back towards our shoulder blades. Hips moving further over the shoulders, hands firmly on our back, from plow, kicking up into shoulder stand. And now as we exhale, dropping our right leg down to the floor behind our head. Inhaling back up and exhaling the left arm. Inhaling back up. Exhaling, dropping our right. Feel the release coming from the weight of the leg. Inhaling back up. And breathing out, releasing from the hip with the weight of the leg down to the left. Inhaling back up. And now both legs together. Breathing out, down to the floor. Inhaling back up. Exhaling down to the floor. Inhaling back up. Exhaling down again. And from there, walking our feet round to the right, keeping the left shoulder down on the floor. And back to center. And walking the feet round to the left, making sure the right shoulder stays down. Back to center. And from there, back up into shoulder stand. And over into bridge. Pushing through the sole of the feet and the shoulders into the earth and breathing deeply into the belly. Walking our feet a few inches away down the mat, inhaling right leg up and down. And inhaling left leg up and down. And now kicking back up over into plow. And now holding onto the ankles, rolling out, back down onto the mat. Keeping our knees bent for a moment. And breathing out, dropping the back into the floor. Now into wheel. Fingertips to our shoulders. Feet flat on the floor and pushing up into wheel. Deep breathing, pushing from your wrists up into your shoulders and pushing down through the soles of the feet into the earth. And coming out of wheel, chin onto chest, head, shoulders back down, and again. Into Shavasana. Next, fish. Bending our knees, lifting our buttocks, hooking our thumbs behind our back, and now rolling over onto the right shoulder, pull the left arm over to the left, pull the right arm behind you. Sitting down on our wrists, stretching our legs and flexing our feet, and now pushing on our elbows. Inhale, coming up, crown to the floor. Breathing deeply. In this posture, the chest is fully open. Using the lungs, fill right to the basement. Feel how every part of that in-breath feeds the asana further. And either staying with the long, deep breaths or bringing in a further round of Kapalabhati. And coming out of fish, inhale to bring the head up, chin onto chest, and coming down, head last to the floor. Open out into Shavasana and rest. Coming out of fish, you should feel truly flattened to the floor. From our center, check alignment. If one shoulder feels higher than the other, adjust. More weight on one buttock, adjust. Arm the same distance out. From our center, we've just aligned our physical form. Now from our center, we're going beyond the physical to our auric field. 2 or 3 feet out from our physical form. Working with our out-breath, expansion. Breathing in and breathing out. Breath and awareness out to our right. Breathing in and breathing out. Breath and awareness above our head. Breathing in and breathing out, breath and awareness out to our left side. And lastly, breathing in and breathing out, breath and awareness beneath us. Feel your presence in that space around your physical form. Now, collective of that space, slowly into spinal twist. Bringing the right leg up off the floor, and now bending the knee, taking the right leg over to the left side. Rolling right up over onto your left hip, left shoulder, right arm above you, stretching away from your left toes. Breathe. And exhale, and coming out of the stretch, and bringing our right shoulder and arm back down to the floor, over to our right side. Make sure the right shoulder and arm stays to the floor. This is your anchor. Think of an imaginary piece of elastic with give in it, between the right knee and the right elbow. Each breath out, taking the knee a little closer to the floor. Keeping the eyes closed, working inside our body. Next in breath, bringing the leg back up and swapping over to the other side. Lifting the buttocks, dropping them down to center and bending our left knee, taking it down and over to your right, onto the right hip, onto the right shoulder. Breathing out, stretching away, and slowly coming back out to the stretch. Bringing your left arm now down to the left side, bending our left elbow, and gluing this left arm and shoulder down to the floor. As before, imaginary piece of elastic, this time between the left knee and the left elbow. Each out breath, using your right hand, taking that knee a little further to the floor. To release any tension in the arm socket, make a fist now with your left hand and release completely to the floor. And now slowly coming out of spinal twist and have a long stretch, breathing into the base of our lungs. Feel that stretch through the stomach, and then coming up to sitting for forward bend. Removing the flesh, finding the tailbone. Inhale, arms above our head. Exhale, forward bend. Hooking our index fingers round our big toes, thumbs on top, acupressure point. Working to lengthen the hamstrings. Feet remain flexed, breathing in, working your awareness up through the back of the legs, tightness at the back of the knees, into our thighs, buttocks. Exhaling, journeying all the way back down again. Next breath out. Let's work these elbows out to the sides of our mat, thereby bringing the chest a little closer down onto those thighs. Now releasing the toes, arms close to our head, inhale to come up. And placing our hands behind us, fingertips to the back of the mat, and coming up onto our feet, head back, arms strong, pushing up from our wrists into our shoulders, and coming down onto our tummies, resting our head to one side, big toes touching, heels relaxed. Next, the invisible masseuse. Know they are standing at the foot of your mat, warming their big hands in readiness. You will intuitively know where those hands will be placed. While working with our out-breath, feel those fingers and thumbs releasing that tension. Each out-breath, releasing further. Next, we're going to stretch and lengthen, moving our arms above our head. Alternate left and right, bring our forehead to the floor, and now lifting the right leg, push to the end of your mat and down. Inhaling the left, pushing away and down, and again, inhaling right, pushing away and down, and last time, inhaling left, lengthen, push and down. And now coming up, think of polarities, fingertips and toes away from each other. Check your breathing into the base of the lungs. And from there, bring our fingertips in line with our shoulders, feet together, and moving your shoulders down from your ears. Long neck, cobra, snake. Now we're going to push into the earth through the hands. Inhaling. Bring your head up, your chest, bring your head back. Breathing long, deep breaths into the base of our lungs. Pushing up through the hands, into our shoulders, up from the floor. Out breath, bringing the head forward. And inhaling, looking over the right. Exhale to the front. Inhaling, looking over our left. And again, exhale to the front. And from there, breathing out, coming down. And rising once again. Shoulders down, feet together. Inhaling, coming up. Head back. Exhaling, head forward. And coming down. Make a pillow with your arms. And rest your head to one side. Next, half locust. Bring your arms down by your side, palms to sky, chin on the floor. Inhale, bringing the right leg up, making a prop with the left, and pushing through the toes of your right foot. Closing your eyes, be in the body. Notice the in-breath, lengthening up over the hip, down through the thigh, to your toes. Checking alignment of the posture, bending our elbows and finding the floor to hip space. Hips, same distance from the floor. And bringing our right leg down, swapping over. Inhaling, bringing our left leg up, making a prop with the right. And now, with the out breath, pushing and lengthening through those left toes. Breathing deeply, feeling the stretch up over the left hip. And again, checking alignment. Spacings from floor to hips. Wants to be even both sides. Coming down into full locust, rolling over to one side, bringing our hands together, interlocking our fingers but not our thumbs. Chin stays fixed on the mat, pushing our fist on the next out breath deeper into our thighs. And now awareness of the shoulder blades, breathing in, feel them moving away from each other. Preparing now to go up with the next in-breath into full locust. All the time holding the asana with the in-breath. And when we're ready to breathe out, gently back down. Make a pillow with the arms again. Rest your head to the other side. And now for bow. Bending one of our legs and holding onto the ankle, resting our forehead on the other hand. As we breathe out, pulling on that ankle closer into the buttock with the foot. Feel the stretch working to lengthen down the front of the quad. Check the breath is long. The longer the breath, the more we feed the asana, releasing and swapping over to the other side. Watch the breath again, filling to the very basement of our lungs. Staying aware of the quad and the in-breath, feeding that stretch, lengthening. And now, reaching down for the other foot. Possibly opening our knees wider to the side of the mat to accommodate. And from there, pulling our feet away and coming up off the floor, bringing our head back. And from there, starting to roll up and down through the center, keeping this momentum going by pulling those feet away from us. Pushing up from the floor, bringing the buttocks onto the heels and keeping our arms long in front. We're going to release now down the length of our back once again into the tailbone. Find the middle fingers, and as you breathe out, think of the stretch from there down your arms, into your back, all the way along the spine to its end. Coming up to standing, a forward bend. Making sure the shoulders are relaxed, feet are under our hips. And breathing out, bending forward. No rigidity in the upper body. Keep it loose. And finding the weight in the feet. Not in the heels. Bring the hips over the heels. Weight more in the front of the feet. And just hang. Eyes closed. Our focus now is our out breath. Each breath out, think of the torso a little heavier to the floor. Try holding your elbows. Head between your arms, deep breath in, breathing out, torso 50 times heavier to the floor, and let go. And bending our knees, bringing our arms behind them, and pulling our chest away, stretching to open our back, letting go, and coming back up, pushing through the soles of the feet, tighten the buttocks. Bringing our hands behind us, palms together. Keeping the fingers interlocked, parting the palms, and exhale, bending forward again. And each breath out, moving our arms away from our back. And again, next breath out, away, and release. And once again, pushing through the soles of our feet, tightening our buttocks, coming up to standing. And now to tree. Feet under our hips, and then staring out in front, find something stationary at your eye level to focus on. Closing our eyes, and now bending our left knee slightly, feeling the weight of the body down through our right foot into the earth. Pushing deeper into the floor with the right foot, feel immediately the right buttock lift and both calf and thigh, right side, solid, like the trunk of a tree. We are now going to visualize roots of your tree bearing down into the earth beneath your right foot, spreading out far and wide. This is your foundation, and it is there to steady you. When you feel stillness, then open your eyes and and focus out in front. Keep with the stillness, and when ready, lifting our left foot off the floor and bringing it either into the right calf or above the knee into the thigh, never on the knee. Apply a little pressure through the left foot into the right thigh. This will help to steady the asana. No hesitancy. All the time, keep your focus out in front. Now breathing in and exhale, bringing our hands into prayer. Keeping the eyes focused out in front. And from there, taking them up above us to the sky. Remain focused out in front. Think to polarities. Foot deeper down into the earth and fingertips further to the sky. Check your breath, making sure it's a full breath into the very basement of the lungs. And as we come to breathe out, rising further with the arms, an invisible string now pulling on the wrists up to the sky. Now, bringing our arms down and our foot down. Feet back under the hips. Now to our left side. Eyes closed. Feel now into your legs. Your right leg should feel slightly longer, moving deeper into the earth. And now we're going to bend our right knee and allow the weight of the body to sink now through the left leg down into the left foot, into the earth. Pushing down hard. Left buttock lifting, calf and thigh strong. And now a moment with those visualizations of roots into the earth. Think of yourself as the tree. And when ready, opening our eyes, focusing out in front. And when you're steady, lifting your right foot off the floor. Placing it either above or below the knee. And when you're ready, inhale, exhale, prayer. And from there, inhaling, bringing our arms up over our head, fingertips moving towards the sky. Checking our breath, breathing in to the base of the lungs. Breathing out, imaginary strength, lifting our wrists further to the sky. And at the same time, pushing through that left foot further into the earth. Polarities. If your balance is good, try a moment with your eyes closed. And to come down, parting our hands, arms down, and leg down. And now for triangle. You'll need to turn the mat round. This posture requires us side on. Moving your feet about 2 or 3 foot apart. Placing your left foot to the end of the mat and the right slightly angled in for good balance. Make sure your hips are facing out to front. And now, bring your arms up to shoulder height and looking to the left, leaning over and dropping down onto our left ankle and reaching up through the fingertips of your right hand and drawing the right arm back, keeping our chest out to the front. Moving our right hand, palm facing out onto our lower back to support the next move. We're going to inhale and lift up to look over our right shoulder, thereby bringing our chest and our hip back out to the front. From there, lifting up our right arm and taking it directly over our head, not out in front of the body, but over the head and looking to the palm of our right hand. Pushing away, extending through the fingertips, lengthening on the out-breath. Breathing in, feeding that whole right stretch from the heel all the way through the outside of the body to those right fingertips. Breathing out, lengthening. Turning the palm up to the sky, inhale to come out of it. Have a little twist left and right. And now the same on the other side. Turning our right foot to the end of the mat, left foot slightly angled in, hips to the front. Arms now to shoulder height, looking to our right. Exhale, leaning to the right, dropping down onto our right ankle. Left arm above us. Draw the left arm back, chest open. Turning the palm onto the lower back, palm facing out. And inhale, lifting up to look over our left shoulder. Bringing our left arm up, over our head, and lengthening through the fingertips of your left hand now. Each out breath, pushing and reaching further. Breathing into the stretch all the way through the left side of the body. And inhaling to come out of it. And a little twist left and right. And now onto the floor for final relaxation. Lying in Shavasana, eyes closed. Lifting our legs, pointing our toes, holding on to tension and drop. Lifting our buttocks, squeezing tight and release. And now arching our back, elbows into the waist, opening our chest and release. And now making fists with both hands, palms off the floor, holding tension right up into our shoulders. And release gently down. And now letting go with the head, slowly on the out breath, dropping all the way to the floor to our right. Inhaling slowly back up, exhaling all the way down to the left. Inhaling slowly back up. And now for lion, squeezing tightly with our faces. Now opening our eyes, tongue out, release from the throat. Lion's roar. Awareness now into our mouth. Checking our teeth aren't clenched together, give them some space so we have a relaxed jaw. And now moving our awareness behind our eyelids, where we normally look out from. Just behind the lids. Feel the water element your eyes are bathing in. And now moving our awareness to the back of our eyes, inside the head. Think of your eyes now becoming heavy, like the size and almost the weight of cricket balls, dropping to the back of your skull. Let go. From there, being aware of a slight smile to the face. And we're now going to follow our breath. Awareness of the breath coming into the body. Subtle pause. And leaving again. Breath coming into the body. Subtle pause. And leaving again. Awareness, following our breath. Now we're going to work with the release of the out-breath. Bring our attention down to our feet. No movement, just awareness there. Think now of a warm wave of relaxation lapping at your feet. As you come to exhale, recedes, taking away all tension from your toes. Next in-breath, this warm wave of relaxation is now moving up over your ankles. Be there for a moment. Breathing out, this warm wave of relaxation. Now releasing tension from the ankles and out through your toes. Warm wave of relaxation is now moving right up over your knees. As you come to exhale, releasing tension from the knees, behind the kneecaps, down through your calves, ankles, and leaving through your toes. Next in-breath, this warm wave of relaxation is now moving up over our hips as we come to breathe out. Warm wave of relaxation. Now moving down past the hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and leaving through our toes. Next in breath. Warm wave of relaxation now moving higher up over our belly button. As we come to exhale, warm wave of relaxation, drawing out tension from the middle of the body through the lower intestines, pelvic girdle, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and leaving through our toes. Breathing in again, the warm wave of relaxation is now right up over our chest. And as we come to breathe out, it is drawing away tension from the chest, heart, liver, stomach, down through our torso, pelvic girdle, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and leaving through our toes. Inhaling the warm wave of relaxation, now moving right up over our shoulders. As we breathe out, this warm wave of relaxation, taking away all tension from the shoulders, And now moving down our arms, past our elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, and leading through all our fingers. Carrying on with this warm wave of relaxation. Now moving further down through the torso once again. Past the belly, into the pelvis, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and leading through our toes. And now finally, this warm wave of relaxation is completely up over our head. As we come to breathe out, just taking away all tension from the head, temples, ears, face, neck, shoulders, down our arms, leading through our fingertips, and carry on down past our chest, stomach, pelvis, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and leaving through our toes. If the mind has wandered off, bring it back into the body. Awareness down to our feet and allowing our toes to dance a little. Stillness back. Awareness now into our hands, our fingers. Stretching our palms and release. Next move, bringing our arms off the floor. Relaxed state, tension, and bringing in tension. Arms now lifting from the floor, slowly up over our head, and starting to relax. Let them drop behind you, all the way down. Intention to lift the right leg. Bringing in that tension, inhaling, right leg up off the floor. Bring to center and drop. And to the left. Intention to lift the left leg. Bringing in the tension, leg off the floor, to center and drop. And now we can have a long stretch. Arms above our head, feet together, and again lengthening. Breathe into the stretch. And now extending right side, breathe into the stretch. Extending left side, and breathe. And to hold around the back of our thighs, lifting our head, bringing it down, breathing in. And as we exhale, awareness down our spine, all the way to its end, and the space just beyond. And now let's roll into the shoulders again. You should find a looser back at the end of your practice. Small little circles with our knees, massaging the kidneys in one direction and back the other way. And now let's roll ourselves up and down, once again massaging through the whole spine, chin forward, and from there coming to sit in Sukhasana, both hands and chin. And now you shouldn't need that imaginary thread at the end of your practice, finding ourselves sitting naturally, a lot straighter. Awareness to our crown, breathing in, dropping down the spine, into the tailbone, rooting into this earth. In breath, grounding. And exhaling, awareness back up our spine to our heart chakra. Coming to finish our practice, bringing our hands together, charging them up, feeling the softness there, and bring them to our nose, and taking a few deep breaths. And there you go.